Hello, entrepreneurs and just regular taxpayers. We are in the tax season, and I'm seeing it and hearing it a lot. And what I hate to say is that it's too late for you to do anything for 2022. It's over. We're preparing taxes. Nobody can go back and take more money out if you didn't have it. If you had a 1099, you weren't aware, you weren't paying attention, you were not doing the things that you needed to do so you could be in the best tax position. But what we can do is learn, understand, and do better for next year. And that's what I'm here to tell you. So I've talked about, and I have a video, and I want you to go to my YouTube page, like, subscribe, watch the video about the W4s. Because what you guys are seeing, you are finally seeing the thing that happened in 2017. December 2017, look it up. It was signed into law, the Tax and Jobs Act Bill of 2017. One of the first things that got accomplished after number 45 got into office, and it changed everything. There was nothing that's been the same since. So because it was signed into law into December of 2017, the next tax year, or the next year, which was 2018, you didn't have to worry about it. Nothing changed. Then we roll over to 2019. Very little change because people were not really changing jobs. Everything was still pretty much the same. Nobody felt an effect. But then we had COVID. And after COVID and everybody was getting different money, there was a lot more given through unemployment. There was more allowances given for child tax credit as well as additional child tax credit. There was money sent for children, people that had children under the age of 17. There were so many different financial breaks that nobody really noticed. And with the job market change, that's the big deal because they changed the W4 in the 2017 Tax and Jobs Bill. They changed it, right? Well, you didn't pay attention to that because you were not looking for a new job. But when COVID hit and everything started going upside down and only essential people were out and we went on shutdown and jobs that could work from home did and those that couldn't, there was extra money for unemployment. And a lot of people blame people for not going back into the restaurant industry, saying they're lazy, but they were the working poor, and everything went and they started making more money not working there. And it makes sense. I'm away from my family, at the bottom of the totem pole, not being able to get to games or whatever, and they figured out ways to not go back into the restaurant business because the minimum wage hasn't changed in years. People who are waitresses still make $2.13. There's no way, plus tips. And the tips are always, it just depends on the restaurant. Some restaurants have a great reputation, others not so much. So it's just a lot out there. Nevertheless, this video is about the Tax and Jobs Act of 2017. And while now you are seeing the effects of it. So the job change. You go to your new job. You're filling out the paperwork online. You're not even thinking about how the W4 has changed. Once again, go look and find the video that I did on W4s. I show you the pictures of it. I explain to you the difference and how you can work it out. The other thing is that most people do not pay attention to their pay stubs. Everything is direct deposited, right? So as your money's direct deposit, all you care about is getting your paycheck and it looking like what you think it should look like. But you need to look at your deposit slip. You need to see how much is being withheld. Generally, the rule has always been 10%. Well, now, thanks to the Tax and Jobs Act of 2017, I'm going to keep saying it, we have more than 3 tax brackets. You have 5. I think it's 5. Probably, anyway, it's more than 3. And what it did, it hit people, the working poor and the middle class, the hardest. Because now, the same money that you're used to making, which doesn't go as far as it used to, now your tax deductions have started to decrease. You're paying more taxes all year. On your check, because of the W4 changes, you are bringing home more money. But at the end of the year, the IRS is saying, hey, you should have paid us this, you should have paid us that. So now your refund is less, and in some cases, people owe. I don't worry about or try to advocate, or there are a lot of financial analysts. Lord, get the word out, Kim. Sorry. There are a lot of financial um, analysts who will tell you that you need to get the money all year. Don't worry about the refund. What I understand and what I teach and what I always tell people is that financial information is relative. I cannot give you one formula that's going to work for everyone. For a person who makes less than $30,000 a year, and now they have no taxes taken out, so at the end of the year, they're not getting a refund. They have already not made money anyway. So I could tell them, oh, you should save, but they don't have enough anyway to pay bills, especially in this new climate where inflation is risen. It's up 9%. $30,000 is not going to get you very far. We have seen rent raises go up all the time, and the market is going crazy. Houses going crazy, and now you're trying to make it over $30,000, and somebody has the audacity to tell you save your money and you'll earn interest, and they can't really say that anymore because the interest rates for saving are low. So see, you cannot give cookie cutter advice. That's another video, and we will talk about it. What you do want to do is you want to look at your pay stub. You want to watch it, and I usually tell people do the 6-month rule. For 6 months, if you want to leave your W-4 as it is and there's no money taken out, then leave it that way. But the last 6 months of the year, make sure that you go change it, that you pay into it, so that number one, you're not caught off guard and you have to pay. That's been one of the worst parts. Most people, well, I'm not going to even say that. I can't lie. Most people really want, and they were not expecting. I had one person call me, and they were like, oh my God, what is going on? This is when I normally, do major repairs on my car, get tires and everything. And now they didn't take any taxes out, so I'm not getting anything back. And I have to tell them, go look at your W-4. Of course, your employer is not going to explain it to you because, number one, they don't want to be held liable, and they're not supposed to give you financial advice. So they're not doing anything shady. They are doing their job. So don't expect them to explain it to you. That's why I'm telling you. That's why I'm giving you a heads up, and I'm letting you know what's going on. I heard one lady also tell me, oh, now we're paying the effects for all the money we got during COVID. No, because then you'll go back and you'll think, oh, look at what President Biden. No, this was all done in 2017. It just took a couple of years for the effects, and because of all of the things that happened after it. So, like for a lot of people, it wouldn't have changed anything if they never changed jobs, because they still would have been working under the old W-4 format. Because unless your company made you change, or unless you went to a new job, you still were able to look on your W-4, put single and zero, meaning you were claiming single and zero. They would take out more taxes, and that way it was your cushion to make sure you didn't have to pay at the end of the year. Well, now the W-4 has totally changed. Once again, find the video, look at it, I explain it, I break it down, and I tell you what you need to do. I will end this video by saying this. The difference between people with money and people that pay less taxes all year is the way they pay attention to their finances during the year. If you are just now scrambling, if you are just now figuring out that something is messed up, I am not fussing at you. I'm just telling you, let's correct it, let's do different, and let's move into 2023. We're still at the beginning. We're still in the second month. We're still in the first quarter. Let's do something different so that we have better results. It's been your girl, the Queen Bee. Give me a call. I'm only taking serious clients and people who want to go to the next level. Bye-bye.